life taking care of others, and she really wanted to do something finally for herself, right? And a lot of women can relate to that, especially you spend your life taking care of your family, your kids, your spouse, parents, all that stuff, and then you get to the point where you finally want to do something for yourself. And my biggest mistake was underestimating her. I tried to make her my assistant when she left her job, but that became difficult. I mean, it was weird, right? There's no like romance going down at all. Like when you're delegating all day to your wife, I can tell you that. Fellas, don't make that mistake. Like, hey, did you get that email? Did you send this? Did you do that? Did you do that report? Did you put up that page and all this stuff? Like, just leave me alone. She didn't want to be bothered with me. So it put a strain. And not just that. I mean, she was an independent. Well, she is an independent woman. She needed to do something that actually generated money and made a greater impact. And being my assistant wasn't it. And I could tell she was unhappy. So we started out on this journey to try to figure out what was the best thing for her. And along the way, we found that there were 5 obstacles that we had to get past first. And once we did, everything kind of fell in line for her. So, in fact, 9 out of 10 people who try to make money online and fail, it was because of these 5 obstacles I'm about to share with you. And if you tried to earn money online and failed, here are the reasons why and the solutions. So, more importantly, the solutions that we found for her. So, I'm going to whiz through these and then we're going to get into what she actually did and the model that worked for her. So, but this is important to understand too, because maybe you're struggling the same way. So, the first big obstacle is you're too smart. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but when you're too smart, you tend to overthink things. You tend to second guess things. You can have an opportunity right in front of your face, but you're looking for something better. Or she was looking for something that fit everything she believed in, all her desires and goals, and what she was interested in, the market she wanted to serve, the product she wanted to sell, how much she wanted to work, her level of tech knowledge, and all this stuff. She was looking for this perfect thing, and essentially she was painting herself into a corner and looking for a needle in a haystack, which a lot of people do, especially smart people. It's kind of like this image here. You could have this ice cream right in front of your face, like, and can't enjoy it. So this is the Wizard of Oz, obviously. You have the Tin Man, Cowardly Lion, you have Dorothy, and the Scarecrow. Now, these first 3, they can't enjoy the rewards of this ice cream right in front of their face because they're too smart. They're getting brain freeze. But the Scarecrow doesn't have such a problem, right? He's able to just dive right in. There's a lot of people like that just don't overthink things and just jump into something, and they can reap the rewards from it accordingly because they're not as smart as a lot of people. There's a lot of people that you're smarter than, but they are earning a lot more money than you, believe it or not. And I've met a lot of them. so so the solution was, listen, let's focus on selling what people are already buying. Don't try to be smarter than the marketplace. Don't try to recreate demand. Focus on selling what people are already buying. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. So that was the solution to that. Obstacle number 2 is you're humble and unknown. A lot of people like that quality, right? And a friend, you don't want your friend to try to be the center of attention all the time. Being humble is good, but online, you have to be the opposite a lot of times. You have to tell people what you've accomplished and why you're the best solution, why your product, your brand is the best solution, why they should spend money with you. And a lot of people struggle with that. My wife struggled with that as well. It's kind of like this image here. This is 3D art that's drawn on the ground. And this guy is looking down for these superheroes to come save him off this ledge. But what he doesn't realize is his feet are on the ground the entire time, and all he has to do is stand up and take that step. And he never needed permission, never needed these heroes to come save him. All he had to do was stand up on his own 2 feet and take a stand, right? So my wife struggled with that as well. So I said, listen, what we can do is we can earn commissions promoting the proven programs of other established experts. And then you could also build your own audience if you want to in the meantime. And when you're ready to release something, you'll have that audience. But let's make some money. That's what the main goal I had at the time. And let's, help some people as well. So obstacle number 3 is the tech learning curve. Now, a lot of people are familiar with the tech learning curve, especially if you try to do this business online. You have so many things you need to know. You have funnels and upsells and downsells and WordPress and blogs and social media, and everything has to integrate with each other, PayPal and payments and all this stuff. And it's enough to drive you crazy. So my wife struggled with it as well. I mean, I'm not really great with technology either. I'm barely knowing how to use these slides right now. So we found a solution for her was like you can eliminate the need for tech skills with a done for you solution, everything already set up for you. So that's what we did for her. More on that in a minute, show you how that works. Obstacle number 4, salesmanship. Everybody wants to do sales, but nobody wants to do sales, right? Everybody wants to make money, but nobody wants to be this guy. Nobody wants to be the cheesy used car salesman, uh, just here to take somebody's money all the time. So, I mean, I'm not a great salesperson either. My wife also wasn't a salesperson at all. So, solution for that, like, listen, let's let the sales guys do the selling. You can earn money just by giving away free stuff that can help people. So, in a minute, we'll show you how that all works, but that's what she did, and that's what she does. She just gives away free stuff that can help people. Obstacle number 5 is getting positive return on your traffic, right? So traffic meaning if you have something that you're trying to get people to buy online, how do you get people to see it? Like, where do you go and how do you do it profitably? And it's like a lot of people struggle with this, and the main reason oftentimes is they are trying to make it work with a low price point, right? So with a low price point, if you're trying to make $100,000 with a $50 price point, you need 2,000 sales. With a $100 price point, you need 1,000 sales. With a $500 price point, you need 200 sales. With $1,000 price point, you need 100 sales, right? So obviously, the higher you go, the less sales you need. So what's easier, to get 200 sales or to get 2,000 sales? I could tell you 200 sales every day of the week is so much easier. And it's not about the price at all. Like a lot of people think, oh, $500, $50 is easier to sell. It's not about the price, right? I mean, $50 when you're competing with a lot of people who you have to be really good to sell something for $50 because you have all these other people advertising as well. $500 though, it's less competition. And it's more about the value than the price. So let me give you an example. So if I was to tell you right now, by the end of this presentation, I have something I want to sell you for $35,000, right? If I said that, most of you would jump off right now. Like, no way, no way. So stay with me. I don't have anything like that. But if I did, there's no way, right? You would say that right now. But if I told you that, listen, I have a next door neighbor who has a Ferrari. Her husband just passed. He had this Ferrari. It's brand new. Pretty much, he barely drove it, and he passed away. And she needs to get rid of this Ferrari. She's willing to accept $35,000. You can buy this for $35,000. You can immediately sell it. It's worth $300,000. You can immediately sell it quick for $200,000 and pocket the difference. If I was to tell you that, then you start asking your mind different questions, better questions. Like, instead of no way I'm going to do that, you start to say, how can I do that? How can I afford that? How can I come up with the money? Where can I get it from? Can I borrow it? Can I put it on a credit card? Can I do a home equity line? Can I have a friend come in and invest with me? Because you start to see, like, okay, the value there is so irresistible, and it's just like a no-brainer that makes you want to do it. So it's never about price point. It's always about their value. So the solution was for that problem is you can earn $500 to $1,000 per sale just by sharing free on-demand classes. So I'm going to show you exactly how that works. So after over a year with a frustration with these obstacles, we finally discovered something easy for her that worked. And it's based on this simple process, right? So what she does is she sends traffic or sends visitors to what's called a lead gen quiz. The lead gen quiz warms people up, tells them some things about themselves, and then gets them to watch an on-demand webinar, on-demand class, right? And then there's automated follow-up emails that happen, and that's it. And she gets paid from people watching these on-demand classes. She gets paid per sale. So I'm going to show you how that works. So this is her doing it. This is our dog Lucky creeping up in the background. She's a lot happier now, and all she does is send, as I mentioned, just the first part, because everything else is set up for you. She just sends traffic to lead gen quizzes and makes a killing. Everything else is automated. So do you guys want to see a live example of this that's happening right now that we set up for one of our clients? Give me a yes in the questions box. Pam says if it was a Lamborghini, she'd figure out that price point. Yeah, Lambos. Yeah, I like Lambos better than Ferraris. I'm not a supercar guy at all, though, to be honest with you. Although I do have a Porsche Cayenne S. I'll show you a picture of that later, but it's not really a supercar. It's more like a middle age crisis family car. All right, everybody's saying yes. Let's show you guys what that looks like. Uh, so we have this site called Experts Classroom, and I'm the president of this site. What Experts Classroom is, it is a program that has on-demand classes. It's a place where you can earn money with on-demand classes, but only if you're in our program. Like the regular public can't sign up, so you can't just go there and sign up. It's only for people that are part of our program. So I'll show you an example of some of these classes. You might even recognize some of these people. Like this class teaches about blogging. You get paid 40% of that $2,000, so you get $800 for referring sales to this, for getting people to watch. So he's an expert salesperson. So all you're doing is sending people, hey, check out this free class, right? 800 plus 10% recurring. So you get recurring income from that. Here's another one. This is about Google ads for like local businesses. This is Amazon FBA. So we have 19 different ones. Here's one of my webinars about make money online opportunity, Amazon Kindle, children's books. You can teach people, or you share that class about publishing children's books. That's a real evergreen, feel good type of class. You might recognize this person, this lady right here, passive income, low content products. She has her program on there. List building with software, local marketing, outsourcing, time management is another big one. So we have all these different classes. So the way it works is we have 19 different ones, and they all pay usually 50%, 40 to 50%. So say, for instance, if you wanted to promote this one, you would come here, click affiliate link. Now, an affiliate link is just a link when it's your own dedicated web address, your own dedicated URL. When someone clicks it, it registers all sales that are made back to you. So you would come here, and we give you sample emails you can use. You can view the recording, see details of the page. So if you click affiliate link, you can come here, get a free link. You would just sign in, and you would go to products, and let's see, that one is OPAD, one post a day. So you have all these different options, right? First option is you can copy your affiliate link right there. So this is your dedicated link. As you see, that's my name right there. That would be your name. It would be your whatever username you want to choose would be right there. So that's how you know it's your dedicated link. Copy that, and you can send people to a page just like this. Now this page here, you can give people like, hey, give away this free downloadable book here, and give away this free class as well. And these classes, they play every 30 minutes, right? So every 30 minutes, there's an opportunity for you to watch, for someone to watch, and for you to earn money from these on-demand classes. So that's that affiliate link. And we spent, close this out, we spent tens of thousands of dollars setting this all up for you guys to make it really just copy and paste easy. If you wanted to send them to watch the replay of the on-demand class, you can do that. And there's a replay, and then you still get credit for the sale. You see the affiliate link is still registering my link right there. So that would be your affiliate username registered to you. You can come here, you can send people directly to the checkout page, right? Directly to the checkout page. So if you was to do that, maybe someone's watched the presentation and, hey, I'm thinking about buying. What was that link again? Send them directly to that checkout page. And it's working when you see your affiliate username down there at the bottom, right? That's how you know absolutely you're getting credit for the sale. You could also send people directly to the webinar room. Now, this is where it gets interesting, right? This is what my wife likes to do. So she'll send people directly to this webinar room, and that goes to a page that looks like this. And this plays automatically. Click below to enable sound, and it'll start playing, and there's a questions box. Don't close or the presentation will end. It won't show that. I'm logged in, so that's why it shows that bar there. But we've found that this is especially effective. And the way let me show you the way she does it. And we set this up for our clients as well. So she would send people, like I mentioned, to what's called a quiz like this. So in this instance, for that webinar, is discover the best online business for you. Most people struggle online because they're doing businesses that don't work for their personality type. Take this 60-second quiz to find the best online business for you. So this is telling them about themselves. So people are naturally interested. Okay, what is this best online business for me? So they start the quiz, all right? Ask them a series of questions. How do you prefer to make money online? Affiliate selling. What are you most comfortable with? Being on stage, being behind the scenes. What is your purpose as an entrepreneur? A passion-based business. Which would you choose? Big check for 100,000 or 20,000 a month. So this is warming them up for the opportunity, getting them excited. They want to see the results of this quiz. If you can create online income your way, would you? Would you have big chunks of 5K or consistent, stable, or combination? So you could choose. They would answer. So after they've taken this quiz, awesome. The best online business for you is, and this is blurred out. So in order for them to get the answer, they have to enter their name and email. So at this point, they're so engaged that a large percentage of them enter their name and email. And this, if you want, like the way we set this up, if you want to build your own email list, we can make this your form, your email form, where it goes into your autoresponder account. But if you don't know what that is, don't worry about it. But if you do, I mean, you can make a lot of money just by having your own audience, your own email list. So let's just put in an email address there just to test things out. Get your results now. So they put it in. So what happens is, after it finishes loading, what it does is it goes through your affiliate link and it lands on this page, right? Through your affiliate link for them to watch the free class. So the way this works is, as I mentioned, she sends traffic to this lead gen quiz, goes to the on-demand webinar through your affiliate link, and then you have the follow-up emails that happen automatically. And you get credit for all sales that are generated from that class that is shown. So how about traffic? Where does she get traffic from to this? So this is a BizOp related webinar that she's promoting, BizOp related class. So one of our BizOp related traffic sources is email ads. So you can buy email ads for super cheap. Like each person that lands on the page, you can get 500 people to land on the page for 69 cents each. So for $345, right, you can get 500 people to land on that page. Right, so she did this, placed an order, got 500 people to land on the page, and let me show you how much she made. Spent $345 right here, as you can see, to get 500 clicks, people that are interested in business opportunities. And I'll show you that time frame. It was the around May 17th, and May 15th to the 31st, she made that amount, $2,929 from that. And then she said, okay, what will happen if I send 1,000 people? If I send 1,000 people, what will happen instead of 500? So she sent 1,000 people to that page, paid $560, right, in May. And here's how much she made, $4,728, right, later on the following month. So, and that's net. So it just goes to show you, I mean, this stuff absolutely works. It's just basically all she does is she sends traffic to a lead gen quiz, and a lead gen quiz sends them to that on-demand class, as I showed you guys. And the beauty of this is with this, she could send it every week, every 2 weeks, once a month. So she could set it up as a set and forget campaign where the traffic just keeps coming to those pages and she keeps making sales from it. Traffic, lead gen quiz, free on-demand class. That's it. Keep it safe and simple. That's all she does. I mean, you don't have to be an internet marketer to do that. You don't have to be an online marketing whiz to do that. It's something so easy, like a stay-at-home mom that has no background in this stuff can do it. So what do you guys think? Is that easy or is that hard? That system I showed you guys. Is that easy or that hard? Or is that hard? I see all the easies coming up. Easy, easy, easy peasy. Absolutely. So we're going to go back to that page in a second, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. Just bear with me. All right. So that's what you call set and forget profit. She just sets it up, lets it run. Everything is already set up on the back end for her. Or she could send directly to those classes, skip the quiz funnel, whatever she wants to do, give away those free books. So we train our students on how to do all this stuff. So this is how the top online experts earn easy money online, myself included. Everybody you could think of that's doing it, this is like, it's known to be one of the easiest ways to earn money online. In fact, even a below average webinar, so you're like, how much can you make from these webinars? Even a below average webinar sales presentation will do $50 per attendee. $50 per attendee. So let me show you proof of that. $50 per attendee. So if I go to just Facebook here and do a search for per attendee, all right, and I just look at posts and look at what people are making per attendee. So this guy, $374 per attendee, $670 per attendee, $909 per attendee. So this is like for each person that watches what they're making on average, $187 per attendee, $100 per attendee, 60. This guy says 65, and a lot of them like kind of made fun of him for that, like 65. That's all you're making. So it's safe to say, you know, $543 per attendee. It's safe to say that $50 per attendee is a conservative estimate. Conservative estimate. So basically, people watch the free on-demand classes, and you get paid from all sales that are generated. So it's work because these guys are professional salespeople, so they know how to deliver value, deliver good content, and then make an offer that helps your audience that you refer. And then these folks are like thanking you for sending them. And it doesn't have to even be people you know. When you're running these little solo ads, these email ads, you don't even know the people. These are perfect strangers, but they're interested in that topic. And the classes do all the selling for you. So you never have to sell one-on-one. So you just have to send people, hey, watch this class, or run a little ad saying, watch this class. So on average, at $50 per attendee, if you get 10 attendees to watch the on-demand class, $500 in revenue. 20 attendees, $1,000 in revenue. 50 attendees, $2,500 in revenue at $50 per attendee. 100 attendees will get you $5,000 per for that particular webinar. You can do this in a weekend, right? How hard would it be to get 100 people? You know, if you're running ads, if you pay for, what is it, $345 to get 500 people to the page, and if you got 500 people to the page, you're going to get maybe 100 to 200 people to watch that presentation. And then, you know, if you do the math on that, 100 people to watch that presentation, that's $5,000 on average, and you would get half of that, so you would get 2,500 take home net. But that's still for, you know, $345 investment. So you also, if you want us to set it up for you, you would build your email list from that traffic as well, and then you could follow up via email, but that's completely optional. So 200 people would get $10,000, 500 people would get 25,000, and these are conservative numbers. So this automated profit business was the one thing that even my newbie wife could earn money from home with. I mean, after a lot of frustration, we set this up for her, and it's working, this model. And I showed you her results earlier. This is her name, Nyla Douglas, $3,200 that week. And she's consistently cranking out these results, $5,200 that week, another $1,800 that week. It was a week, $4,600 from the 10th to the 15th. It was just last week, 2666. And you can see her name there, Nyla Douglas. So this is working for her. And it can work for you too. So one big thing, meaning we're doing a case study about her, that helped her kind of envision all this stuff was just understanding that having your monthly obligations paid off equals freedom, absolute and complete freedom, right? So my goal my entire career was I wanted to have $1 million in the bank, $1 million cash in the bank. And I sold all those books and made all that money online. And finally, in 2012, I finally hit that goal, $1 million cash in the bank. And I thought it was a big deal. I thought like there would be a parade or something, or confetti would fall out the sky, but nobody really cared at all. But what I found was I had the same amount of freedom as when I was just making 5,000 a month from my business, just passively. The same amount of time in a day, same amount of freedom. So freedom is all about, just having this monthly obligation paid off. Just think of all the crazy things we do each month just to make ends meet, just to pay the bills. So, I mean, I used to commute every day from Long Island to Manhattan. I used to wake up about 6 o'clock. I had to be at work at 8:30. I'd leave the house at about 6:30. Commute for about an hour and 45 minutes. I would leave the house. It would be nighttime, dark, 6:30 in the morning, cold New York City winter night, nighttime. And I would come back at 7 o'clock. I would leave my job about 7 o'clock, get home about 8:30 or so. It would be nighttime again. So some days I didn't even see the sun, and it was like so depressing. And I would get home with just enough time to see my daughter, to put her to sleep, and play with her and watch her go to bed. And that was it. And then I would start working on my business, and it was just such a depressing thing. And I was just had no free time. And so I came up with this exercise that I want to do with you guys. And I want you guys, it's going to help you kind of visualize this whole thing. So here is the exercise. Come up with a number. I want you to come up with a number that represents how much you would need to have complete freedom. All your bills paid, everything paid, your mortgage, your car, your credit cards, groceries, all that stuff paid off. And envision yourself doing it from your online business, right? So maybe your number is 10,000, maybe your number is 20,000. I have some other stuff I'm going to show you to kind of put a ribbon on this whole thing and really help you see it. And you don't have to enter that number right now. Just come up with a number in your mind. And here's the exercise. This is what I want you to do. So if you're getting $500 a sale, enter this number in. How many sales per month do you need to pay for your lifestyle? I want you to envision this, because they say whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. So how many sales? So if you need $10,000 a month, that's 20 sales. If you need $100,000 a month, that would be 200 sales. If you need $5,000 a month, that would be 5 sales. If you need 20,000, 40 sales. So just come up with that number, enter it into the chat so we can see it. I see 20, I see 83, that's precise, 83 sales. I see 20, 60, I see 10.
Thank you for watching. I hope you like it. Please hit on the notification bell below to subscribe, and see you next time. Bye bye.